Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nicole and you're watching Nick Ink Artistry. So today we are diving back on into the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Bloodlust palette. And we'll go in again with the liquid lipsticks. But if you didn't see my unboxing and my first impressions video on this, I will go ahead and link it up above, of course. I included swatches and more like detailed things about the collection there. And today I'm going to be doing two looks, so we're going to jump right on in so that this video isn't too long. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. I do post all kinds of beauty related content, and I think by the time you see this video, I just did my hair all by myself, cut and color. Not yet, obviously, I haven't filmed it. So you'll probably be seeing a couple sporadic videos here and there with me with my old hair versus me with my new hair. So sorry if it gets a little confusing, but let's just dive right on into this palette. I really have no idea what kind of look I'm going to create today. I think I really want to go in with Scandal Water. It's this beautiful periwinkle, so we're going to dive right on in so we can play around with it a little bit more. I kept my look pretty neutral, I guess as neutral as you can go, or as natural with this palette for my first impressions video, so I will kind of amp it up a little bit. And of course, the next look will really kind of dive in, maybe with Vile Serpent, that beautiful teal color for sure. And please don't mind my hair. Like I said, I haven't done my hair yet. It needs some love. It really does. So hopefully I'll be able to fix that tomorrow when I actually film my hair and everything. But I'm just dipping into the shade Your Majesty, and it's just a nice bone color just to set my primer. So I think today I'm going to go back in with the shade Deviant. I also use this as like my first shade in my past video. I just love how it's such a pastel color. You don't think that it would really show up very opaque on the eye, but it really does. I mean, already it's really cooling down my eye, which I actually really enjoy. I love my warm tones, but this is kind of like a nice little introduction to cool tones, for me at least. I'm just putting that right in the crease, kind of focusing it more on like the brow bone part of the crease, I guess, just like the upper crease, not too much on the lid. And I am going to start putting that a little bit on the lower lash line. That way when we go in with the shade Scandal Water, it'll kind of grab back to that and be nice and cool toned still. Alright, and I think to start deepening up the crease, we're going to go in with the shade Vivid Mood. I love this color. This is like a true, it's like lilac color. It's a really nice, like just medium shade of it. I love it. That's just going to go right in the crease. So we're really going to start focusing, I guess, this one a little bit more on the like actual crease line onto the lid. Just back and forth. And just slowly blending that right up into Deviant. So this is my second time even playing with the palette, and I don't know, I'm just obsessed. I don't know if it's just the color story, just everything, I'm obsessed. And I'm just dragging that a little bit on my lower lash line, just whatever is left on that brush. We don't need to worry about that too much yet. Wow, love it. I'm going to go in with High King right here, but it looks very similar to Betrayal, but Betrayal still has like a little bit more shimmer to it. It's like a really pretty, almost like goldy, but magenta shift. I literally just took my last antibiotic for when I was sick last week, and I woke up like all nasally again. I'm like, oh my god, I better not get sick before vacation. Oh my gosh. I've been drinking emergency drinks like crazy. But alright, so we're going to go in the shade High King, and we're going to start focusing this more on like the outer corner portion, and this will be kind of like our deeper color. Oh my god, those blend so pretty together. So I'm really stamping it on that outer corner and then slightly just bringing that right out into the crease to give it a little bit more of like definition in there. Then I'm using some circular motions to kind of disperse that throughout the other areas. And this color we are not going to follow through the lower lash line because I still want Scandal Water to be down there and stand out on its own. This palette is so spring, but it's also very winter. I love that he launched it like at this time. I just think it's like literally the perfect time for it. Because all the pastels are very spring, but the like cooler, more darker tones are very winter, and I love it. And there were people questioning if this palette was a good color scheme. Wow, like I'm loving. And I love that we have like the warmer magenta purple, but then it fades into the cooler. Oh, I'm obsessed. Honestly, these shades just blend so effortlessly together. So I'm going in with almost like a liner smudging brush. This is just a random e.l.f. brush. Oh, e.l.f. smudge brush. But of course, we're going to dive right on into Scandal Water. I live for this color. Oh my gosh. This color reminds me of my boyfriend's mom. Hi, if you're watching. She like loves this kind of color. Oh my gosh, I live. But I'm just going to start stamping that on my lower lash line. Wow. Oh, I'm obsessed with this. This color scheme makes me think of like Barbie in Fairytopia or something. So random, but if any of you out there can relate or know even what I'm talking about, you know what's up. And of course, I'm just blending the edges if we got a little too carried away. I didn't put highlighter, and I put a little bit of blush on, but I do kind of want to test out some of the shadows as a blush too. In my other video, I tried Beauty Sleep as a highlighter, and I was obsessed. That was so gorgeous. So I almost want to use Wet Jewel or Pink Magic as like a blush topper or something. So we'll see if that'll be all right. All right, going back in again with High King and the tiniest bit of Blood Queen. It's just like a deeper, more, I guess, like pungent magenta. I don't know. But just on the outer corner again, just in really light circular motions. And a tiny bit into the crease. Yeah, I also kind of feel like a My Little Pony. I don't know, just like the colors are screaming that to me, not in any bad way. I love all those things. Super just girly and pretty. So I can't decide if I want to go in with either Take the Crown or Wet Jewel. Take the Crown is a little bit more like lavender and Wet Jewel is more pink. I think maybe we'll do Take the Crown all over the lid and then Wet Jewel maybe in just the center. Ooh, that might be fun. This is why I love makeup, just playing around, having fun, creating a beautiful masterpiece. Ooh, living. That's really fun. It goes really well with the shade Deviant that we have up on our brow bone crease area. Just like cools it back down on the lid, and I really find that so fun. Ooh. Okay, so then we're going to take the shade Wet Jewel. This is stunning. I want to have this all over for sure. So right in the center. Oh my gosh, yes. I am totally obsessed. Oh my god. So I'm just going to take a random like pearly white shade pretty much from just any palette and just put that right on the inner corner. I feel like that's the only thing that this palette's missing is just like a really, really, really light frosty color. Just because I love to add one on my inner corner. But I'd probably rather have the matte version in here that way I can set my lid and everything and have that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do some mascara and we'll be right back. Like honestly, what is this hair just doing? Like it's ruining my vibe. Alright guys, so we put some mascara on. I am so obsessed with this look. I love it. I feel like a mermaid. I feel like a fairy princess. Wow, I'm ready for the day for sure. But we still need some highlighter and let's go over with a little bit of a shadow for blush. Let's try it. I mean, what could happen? I hate to say that because you never know. Alright, so I just tapped my brush into the shade Pink Magic. I just literally tapped it in. I feel like it might be adding like a nice light sheen over the blush. Over my like existing blush, I guess. Oh no, she's definitely working. Okay, just kidding. I was like, oh, I don't know if it's working, but no, she's there for sure. I can kind of act as my highlighter as well. Why not? Just kidding, I want more highlighter. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of Wet Jewel now on a highlighter brush. Just right at the very top. I don't want to blind anyone today. Like I'm feeling nice. Or before I put my makeup on, I was not feeling it. I just like, you know those days you look in the mirror and you're just like, ugh, I look ugly no matter what I'm going to do. I just like look and feel blah. I feel like I can rule the world. So thank you, Jeffree, for creating this palette, honestly. And I think for a lip today, I'm going to mix the shades I Am Vulgar and Royal Armor. These are the two new ones, and I feel like they would look really cute together. They're both metallic as well. I actually love that if you put like a really nice light coat, it really doesn't come off very metallic. which is a nice little note if some people don't like metallic liquid lips. I know some people are kind of weird about them. I've personally never even tried one, but I actually kind of like it. Alright, so I used like 3 of the liquid lips. So I went in first with I Am Vulgar as the more magenta color. And then I did a little bit of Virginity just to brighten it up so it wasn't as dark. And then a tiny bit of Royal Armor on top. I am ready for the day. I'm actually getting Chick-fil-A, so I'm ready for that. Alright guys, so this is the rest of look 1. I will of course have some close-ups on the screen. I am living for this color story. I am obsessed. I just think it's literally just so beautiful. But of course we do have one more look, so keep watching. We're about to jump right on in to the next look. Alright guys, we are back. It is the next day and I'm ready to once again dive right into this palette. We're going to be playing with a couple of the more blues and teals in this one. Obviously I haven't gotten a chance to play with those yet, so we're definitely going to go in with the Vile Serpent. That beautiful, rich teal shade. It's so gorgeous. And of course, Sworn Enemy, which is a really nice, kind of like goldy green. So pretty. So I think I'm going to do kind of like a smoky liner. That way it's not like blue everywhere. Because I do want to keep it somewhat wearable. I mean, how wearable can blue eyeshadow be, really? So of course my eyes are already primed. I'm going to go ahead and set them with a little bit of Your Majesty from the palette. Just a really nice light bone shade. All right, and I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of Vivid Mood. All right, so I'm going to go in with the shade Vivid Mood. It's right in between Sworn Enemy and Vile Serpent. I just love the look of these 3 shades together in a row. They're so cute. So I'm going to take a little bit of Vivid Mood on my fluffy brush. I'm just going to start putting that right into my crease, into like the lower part of my crease though. I'm not going to bring it like super up into the brow bone and like smoked out. I'm going to keep it somewhat lower right in here, right in like the true lid region, and then a little bit, we're going to start using some circular motions and blending that just ever so lightly. Not going for anything crazy, just kind of like a nice light wash of color right there. With smoky liners, I think you could totally just leave your lid blank. I think that could look really cute. But I just wanted just a little something right in my crease, because I do want to add Sworn Enemy, that goldy green, kind of in like the center of my lid. So I just feel like something needs to be there. And I did just go ahead and drag whatever is left on my brush down on my lower lash line. So I love that color already. It's super fun. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques angled eyeliner brush. It is nice and thick, so we can create a really nice smoky liner. So I think usually I would go straight in, but because it's so dark and I don't want to mess this look up, I'm going to go in with the shade Vivid Mood again, just first, and we're going to start stamping that on the lower lash line. That way when we put Vile Serpent down, it has something to hold on to and blend with. So I'm just stamping that along. Obviously this doesn't need to be super precise right now because this shade will get covered up. Alright, so now we're going to dip right into Vile Serpent. Ooh, I'm so excited about this color. And I'm just going to start tucking that right on top of where we put Vivid Mood. I'm just going to start kind of wiggling my brush back and forth to start blending it on out. And I like to put it a little bit thicker, almost on like the outer corner. That way we can kind of blend it right into the outer corner of the crease and keep it all nice and cohesive. Ooh, I love how that's looking so far. And of course I'm going to start bringing that just a little bit on the lower lash line as well. Focus it more on like the outer portion of the lash line. I might wing it out a tiny bit. I feel like it's almost dying for a little bit of a wing. So I am going to take more of a smaller defined eyeliner brush and we're going to kind of wing it out a little bit. I like never wear wings, like literally ever. Just like ever so slightly. I don't need it to be too crazy. I'm just taking the shade Vivid Mood back on my fluffy brush and I'm just kind of going right back over the outer corner. Blending everything on out. So I'm going to take my brush, I'm going to dip a couple times in a Vivid Mood and then a tiny bit in a Vile Serpent. That way we've got both of those colors on there. I'm going to start tapping that just right over this very outer corner. Just bringing a little bit more of Vile Serpent back into the crease, but not too much. Oh my gosh, those colors blend so nicely together and create such a beautiful like purple. So freaking pretty. Super cute. I never do wings ever, so I love it. So we're gonna do the same on the other eye. It's always the hard part, getting it to match. And honestly, I really don't stay like too precise. I mean, I feel like I just kind of let whatever needs to happen, you know, happen. Like, I'm not really worried about getting it, you know, too perfect or too uniform or too whatever. Just kind of let the makeup do its thing. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed. That's so cute. So once again, just taking both of those shades right on my brush and focusing that right on the outer corner. Start deepening it up. And then obviously you can keep it a little bit more smoked out, but if you want a little bit more defined, just go back in with your eyeliner brush and just kind of stamp it on there a little bit. Obviously I want it nice and blended, but I do want it to be kind of like a, you know, like it's there obviously, but still nice and smoked out as well. See, once again, I thought I was going to go for wearable, nice and light, but no, not today apparently. With the way these colors mix together to create like another purple, I feel like we could honestly even go in with like Wet Jewel or even Pink Magic, like right on the center of the lid. I think I'm still gonna go in with Sworn Enemy, that way we get a totally different look. I don't want any of my looks to look too the same. So I'm gonna take Sworn Enemy, so cute. And we're gonna start packing that like right on the very center. And kind of tapping whatever is kind of left after I patted it on the center, just right onto the rest of that inner portion of the lid. So I'm going to take the tiniest bit of Deviant, that's a really nice pastel light lavender color, just in the, I guess, upper portion of the crease, just to make sure we're all blended up there. And then taking a little bit of Vile Serpent and Vivid Mood again, just on that outer portion, to start blending into Sworn Enemy. I also love the shade names, honestly. Alright, so I'm just popping a nice light, like pearly white color onto my inner corner. Alright, I'm going to pop some mascara on and choose a lip and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're back. So I went in with two of the liquid lipstick minis from the bundle. I went in with Scorpio. And then, of course, I added a little bit of Royal Armor right on top for a little bit of shimmer. I feel like I'm very dark and grungy today. I am kind of living for it. Honestly, I would have loved to go in with the shade I'm Royalty, this beautiful purple, but that is just so far out of my comfort zone and we're not gonna go there today. But I do love this look. Of course, comment down below, do you like look 1 or this look number 2 more? I would love to know which one is your favorite. And of course, if you recreate any of the looks here today or from my unboxing video as well using the Jeffree Star palette, tag me on Instagram at NickInkArtistry. I would love to see it. But this is all I have for you here today. I hope you enjoyed at least one of these looks today. I know they're a little bit different. Please do remember to go check out my hair coloring and cutting video. I haven't filmed it yet, obviously, but I know it's about to be a really fun one. I'm not even ready for it. But of course, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I'm here every Tuesday and Friday with beauty-related content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.